Hi, Eric. It's Ilana, and here's a picture of us from August 1991. I think we were on the ferry on the way back to the mainland from my summer visit with you on San Juan Island. And I am here now. How many years later is that? 10? 20 years later. Oh my God. 20 years later to wish you a very, very happy birthday. I wish I could be there and give you 50 hugs for your 50th birthday. I've just been thinking about our friendship, and I think that probably the first time that we really spent time together was, I think I was about 15, and you took me up to that lake. I can't remember what it's called, but we took this fabulous hike, and we went to this lake, and we had an overnight, and we ate fiddleheads and those like minty little red balls. And I just really feel like our friendship and those times that we went out into the wilderness together really opened a door for me, um, a door of deep peace and beauty and a deep sense of the goodness in the world. And since then, really, the wilderness has been my refuge in so many ways, and I'm so appreciative of that connection that you brought me to. Um, our friendship has been, over the many, many years, a bright, beautiful place in my life and in my world. And it's just incredible now that we have children, little boys and little girls, reflecting our genetic makeup and our families. And of course, it makes me think about the friendship that your mother Roberta and my father Robert had, or Robbie and Bobby, Roberta and Robert and Robbie and Bobby, and how they had coffee together for so many years, year after year after year. And our friendship, to me, as you once stated so beautifully, really is a way of keeping their memory and their love alive um, through our friendship. So I'm going to tell a little story that I feel like is very emblematic of our connection. So I came to visit you on San Juan Island, and I'm trying to remember the year. I think it was like 1990. I think it was like 1993, maybe 1992. And I was telling you, you had just picked me up from the ferry, and we were out in a little cafe. And I was telling you this story about how my best friend Allison, who you know, had put an ad in the Village Voice and had gotten all of these responses, and she was going through them and kind of picking the ones that she liked and passing along ones that I thought were interesting to me. And there was this one, and it was this guy whose name will remain unnamed, but he really piqued my interest, and I was really frustrated because she wouldn't give me that answer, that response. And I thought that maybe there was a slight chance you knew him because he had mentioned that he went to college at Evergreen. And not only did you know him, but he was arriving on the island that very night for a wedding. And I don't know if you remember this, but you told me that he was coming that night to the island, and I screamed so loud. And of course, what happened that night, he and I had a really long talk on the rocks that were on the edge of the property, and of course he ended up hold on, he ended up, sorry, I'm having a little technical problem right now. He ended up living not far from me in New York, and we had a little relationship. But that story is very emblematic to me of you, because I feel like there are always these auspicious, serendipitous, magical moments that happen in your life, and certainly in our life when we connect. And it just brings me very close to the edge of feeling so alive and so grateful to be alive. It's just such a good thing. So anyway, that's a little story. I won't take up too much time, but I thought I would just end maybe with a little bit of a poem from Marge Piercy, and then a little quick quote from Rumi. So the poem from Marge Piercy, I'm kind of entering it in the center, says, "What I count on my rubies, my children, are those moments wide open when I know clearly who I am, who you are, what we do, a marigold, an oak leaf, a wave cresting, a warm sip of tea, a meteor, with all my senses hungry and filled at once, like a pitcher of light. So may your 50th year and the next 50 years be that for you. May you feel both hungry for life and filled at once. And as Rumi says, let the beauty you love be what you do. There are 10,000 ways to kneel and kiss the earth. And so I thank you so much, Eric, for the ways in which you have knelt and kissed the earth and lived your life, and that I am part of it. And I look forward so much to more time together. I miss you, and I really, as you can tell, love you so deeply. Happy birthday, Eric.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Oh, Toto, don't you really hope that Eric's all his dreams really do come true?
Aw. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Eric. Hoping all your dreams come true.